Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is free will and improv life. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I encounter anything that's out of date, I will give you the most recent information, and at the end, I'll summarize the topic based on everything that's going on in the world today. I also have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Free will and improv life. How can there be no free will? If we're infinite beings, the power and presence of God, then of course we have free will. People who tell you otherwise are operating from the perspective of their body personalities. Body personality is an organic interweaving of social and family programming, moving through a sea of external programming. Making a decision of what to wear or what to eat flows through a complex web of influences. If you try to impose your individual will on any circumstance, you'll get caught in that web. As consciousness, your energy is above and beyond all that. It's the electricity flowing in and through those currents. But at any moment, you can be a Nikola Tesla reaction, running without definition or form. Operating as essence, you can break out of those patterns and choose something now. You can interrupt a habit or addiction. You can say no at the last minute, swerve to avoid a disaster, change lanes to a different experience. When you choose to operate as consciousness, your reality changes. Things become random and unpredictable. People in your storyline change as well, not because you're changing them, not because you're manipulating or controlling the storyline, but because you're moving as a more expanded energy through this software program. As consciousness, you can navigate the game differently. You can be in this world, but not of this world. You can play the game, but not be a player. You can be fully immersed or fully detached, aligning your little will with a greater will, and you're in agreement with all that happens in your hologram. You don't fight the river, you enjoy the ride. This isn't giving up free will or negating its existence. It's exercising free will in every moment, in every movement, and every breath. Life becomes improv. Each scene may have an overarching intention, but you're not restricted by the script or any other players. Don't fight the programming, don't fight the river, but it's not you. You always have choice, and that's free will. Well, I think regardless of what's going on in the external world and how the world has changed since I wrote this, we are continually learning about what this is, and we're continually learning how to embody essence or ourselves as consciousness in physical form. And the one thing I have noticed over the decades that I have been doing this is that our physical forms have upgraded in order to allow more of us as consciousness into form. And that's really when you're having this expanded experience and random things are happening, things come in out of left field, things happen out of the blue. And all of that is a reflection of you as consciousness rearranging your reality. And I have to say, just from my perspective, it feels different now than it did when I started this 40 years ago. Things were a lot more dense. And even though there's a lot of density still out there, there's also the ability to completely transform it. And how you do that is by shifting your perspective to that as consciousness. And it becomes really easy and effortless for change to happen. So if you like these videos, please click the like button and subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share this far and wide and give this out to someone who really needs to see this information. And you can also share it on your social media and with your family and friends. And if you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life from the greater awareness as consciousness. And if you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study program where you can learn to embody specific frequencies that can create amazing external changes. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today. And then I can answer any questions you might have, whether it's about relationships, about your job, about what's coming up in the future, things to do with money or your living situation. And I can also talk to dead people. And it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another morning musing.